Hello everyone, and welcome to Bob's Garden. I'm Bob. Today we're going to begin our series on gardening through the seasons. We're going to show you what to do in the garden in the early spring, summer, and fall. So let's take a walk around and see what kind of work we're going to need to do in the early spring. One of the first things I look for is winter damage. So if we look behind us here, we see some Japanese red pine, Pinus densiflora, that has some winter damage, and we know we're going to need to be working on that. I know I'm going to have to bring the ladder up. So let's go take a look at the perennial border and see what's going on there. So let's walk along the perennial border and see what's going on. We've got some snowdrops coming up here, which is very nice, and some rock garden iris. And you can see our perennials from last season starting to come at the base here. And we'll have to do some raking out, looking for dead things. You see some of the mulch is kind of heaped up here. We put a fresh layer of mulch down here. This is all foliage from Muscari arminiacum, great hyacinth, and that's doing well. That's what it looks like. And this is very typical spring. Things are actually looking quite good. Here's our bearded iris. All coming up. We want to make sure that these rhizomes are exposed here, especially in the early spring where they won't flower. We'll get into that later. Some daylilies coming up. And here's our friend the Perovskea. We have a video on this, how to prune it. And things are looking pretty good. See the modern drawing here? And here's a little flower left over from last year. Look at that. These need to be cut out. Here's some lamb's ear steakies, which all needs to be raked out. So we got our work cut out for us. These are the things you should be looking for. So thank you for watching. You've been watching Bob's Garden, and we'll see you next time. And remember, be curious, not judgmental.